Have you ever had a brilliant insight? A moment of clarity where you finally understood why you feel or act a certain way, only for nothing to change a week later? You're not alone. Understanding is the first step, but it's not the final one. Transformation doesn't happen from insight alone. Insights open the door, but it's practice that rewires your mind. Today, we're diving into the practical tools that turn awareness into lasting change. These aren't just theories. They're exercises grounded in neuroscience and psychology, designed to dissolve negativity, break old patterns, and build a stable foundation of inner peace. Think of this as your personal toolkit for mental reprogramming. If you use them consistently, you'll start responding to life differently, not from fear, not from autopilot, but from a place of clarity and presence. Let's start with the first tool, meeting your mind, or, as I like to call it, name it to tame it. Before you can change anything, you have to face what you feel without running away. Most of our suffering doesn't come from the emotions themselves, but from our desperate attempts to avoid them. The moment you simply name what you're feeling, something powerful shifts. Here's how you practice it. The next time a wave of negativity hits, just say to yourself, "This is anxiety," or "This is sadness," or "This is anger moving through me." Notice the subtle but crucial difference. You're not saying, "I am anxious." You're saying, "I am experiencing anxiety." This small change in language puts you back in the driver's seat. It works because labeling an emotion actually reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain alarm center, and engages the prefrontal cortex, giving you the space to respond instead of just reacting. Next up, a technique called riding the wave, the 90-second reset. Have you ever felt like an emotion is going to last forever? That's only because your mind keeps feeding it with more thoughts. Physiologically, an emotional wave only lasts about 90 seconds, unless we keep it going with stories and catastrophic thinking. This exercise teaches you to let that wave pass. When a strong emotion rises, just start a 90-second timer on your phone. For those 90 seconds, do nothing. Don't fight the feeling. Don't analyze it. Just breathe and observe it. Watch it like a wave in the ocean. It will peak and then it will fall. You'll be amazed at how quickly it fades when you stop fueling it with your thoughts. This teaches your nervous system a profound lesson. Feelings are temporary, and you are strong enough to allow them. Now, let's talk about your thoughts. Our third tool is for separating fact from fiction, a practice called cognitive diffusion. Your thoughts are not objective truths. They are simply mental events, like clouds passing in the sky. But when we fuse with them, when we believe every single one, they control our reality. This exercise helps you step back and see them for what they are. It's incredibly simple. Take any negative thought you're having and just add the phrase, "I'm having the thought that ... double quotes in front of it." For example, instead of thinking, "This is going to end badly," you shift to, "I'm having the thought that this is going to end badly." It sounds almost too simple to work, but the effect is profound. You move from believing the thought to observing it, This deactivates your brain's threat response and instantly reduces the thought's emotional power over you. Okay, awareness is great, but what about when your old habits kick in before you even realize it? That's where our fourth tool comes in, interrupting the old self, or the autopilot brake. This is about intervening in real time, right in that critical moment when an old automatic pattern is about to take over. The next time you feel yourself about to react in a way you know you'll regret, just do this. Pause for 1 single second. Then take 1 slow, deep breath. Finally, ask yourself this powerful question. What do I truly want to do right now? Not what my autopilot wants. This one question can break decades-old wiring. It creates a tiny gap between the trigger and your response. And in that gap, that's where conscious choice is born. Is your mind constantly racing, worrying about the future, or replaying the past? Our fifth tool, the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique, is your emergency brake. Anxiety lives in the future, and rumination lives in the past. Grounding pulls you back into your body, into the present moment, into reality. It's a simple sensory reboot. Wherever you are, just stop and name 5 things you can see around you. Then 4 things you can physically touch. Next, 3 sounds you can hear. Then 2 things you can smell. And finally, 1 thing you can taste, or 1 strong sensation in your body. This practice shifts your attention from mental noise to direct physical experience, and it can reduce emotional intensity almost immediately. Tool number 6 is about identities. It's called the 2 lists method. Your automatic reactions are not who you are. They are just learned patterns. To change them, you have to consciously redefine yourself. Grab a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. On the left side, write my automatic reactions. On the right, write my chosen responses. For example, on the left, you might write, I shut down when I'm criticized. On the right, you would write, I stay grounded and listen with clarity. Do this exercise weekly. You are literally giving your brain a new script, rewriting your identity in real time and carving out new neural pathways. Our 7th tool is the letting go breath. Your body is a mirror of your mind. When you cling to an emotion, you physically tense up. But the reverse is also true. When you let go physically, your mind softens. The practice is a simple breathing cycle. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold your breath for 2 seconds, and then exhale slowly for 8 seconds. On each long exhale, just say to yourself internally, letting go. Doing this for just 8 cycles is enough to lower your cortisol levels and activate your body's relaxation response. That long exhale signals safety to your nervous system, helping to release that inner need for control. What about that critical voice inside your head? Tool number 8, functional self-support, helps you rewrite that inner dialogue. Your inner critic isn't your enemy. It's usually an outdated protector that's trying to keep you safe, just in a very unhelpful way. This exercise teaches you to transform its criticism into constructive guidance. The next time you catch a negative, self-critical thought, shift it into a question. For example, "I'm failing again" becomes, "What can I learn from this?" "I'm not good enough" becomes, "What skill do I need to develop next?" And "this is hopeless" turns into, "What is the very next small step I can take?" You're not lying to yourself or pretending everything is perfect. You're simply updating your mental script from self-attack to proactive problem solving. Our ninth tool is about emotional hygiene, using 3 daily check-ins. Think about it. Most of us clean our bodies every day, but we rarely check in on our emotional state. This leads to a slow buildup of stress and tension until we eventually feel overwhelmed. This practice prevents that. 3 times a day, maybe morning, noon, and night. Just pause and ask yourself 3 simple questions. 1. What am I feeling in my body right now? 2. What emotion is present? And 3. What do I need right now? Maybe it's a glass of water, a minute of silence, a quick walk, or a moment of sunlight. This practice keeps your emotions flowing instead of stagnating. Small adjustments throughout the day prevent a major emotional overload later. Finally, our 10th tool is for training presence. The 5-minute reset. Presence isn't some mystical state you achieve once and for all. It's a muscle that you have to practice and strengthen. The exercise is simple. For just 5 minutes a day, sit and do nothing else but notice. Notice your breath coming in and out. Notice the feeling of your body sitting in the chair. Notice the rise and fall of sensations. Your mind will drift. That's not a failure. That's just what minds do. The real training happens in the moment you realize you VA drifted and you gently bring your attention back. Even 5 minutes a day can significantly reduce anxiety and strengthen your ability to regulate your emotions. So, there you have it. 10 powerful tools. The previous chapters may have given you the map, but these practices give you the means to actually make the journey. The key is to use them consistently, not perfectly, but with intention. Real change isn't a single dramatic event. It's cumulative. It builds in the small choices, the small pauses, the small moments of honesty and presence you give yourself each day. Every time you practice one of these exercises, you are casting a vote for the person you are becoming. Every time you catch yourself slipping into an old pattern and gently return to the present, you are strengthening the path back to your own inner peace. You now have everything you need to begin. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. See you next time.